teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. On first down, it's play action. Finds an open target on the left side. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Close to the tight end. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Sanders. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Touchdown, Clemson. They jump on top early. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Pass is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Sanders. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. To bootleg here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of this drive will set it with the 37. And here's the handoff. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Sticking with the running game. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off the play fake on first down. That pass is caught.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down after that short completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's caught! Touchdown, NC State.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
To throw, it's Sanders. Grabbed by the receiver. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Tigers come up the line to crank the tempo up here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris, and he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Press coverage now from the secondary. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
Hey, Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking downfield. It's Sanders. Quick throw to the left. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. Way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. The Sox were able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Tigers. The special special teams produce a score.
Well, that's a great way to scratch your way back into this football game. Remember, it's three phases: offense, defense, and special teams. Often an overlooked aspect in the game, and here we're reminded of how important it is. Great job. Home crowd back into it after that big return by the special teams unit.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The offense will spend a timeout to get on the same page. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Lawrence. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Is that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 for that 1st down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. Be short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Lawrence. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaking tackles. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Trying to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Back to throw. It's Sanders. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Here we go, here we go.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Gets made on the out route. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Breaks into open space. Third down after that running play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that is a costly flag. The defensive pass interference wipes out the pick and moves the offense forward. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And the back now goes in motion. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. The linebacker shifting around now. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Clemson offense is back out there. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? With the catch, it's Willingham. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Sanders. The pass rush closing in. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. I feel like the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Grinding away with a running game. He picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Lawrence. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And now they run the draw play. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's reeled in. It's lost. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Send the back in motion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Sanders. Pressure is coming. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Deep shot ball's incomplete, but a lot of contact there, and here comes the penalty flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.